The point leader in car number 77, a two-time winner in the Bills Repair Service car, Jeremy Sorrell.
DC Rental Hines Motorsports number 25 from North Haven, Connecticut, Tyler Hines.
Then the Shark in car number 1 is it's Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. In the Shark Cycle Polaris Victory Machine, it's Bob Charland.
Car number 07, after a tough week last Friday, he'll be strong tonight. The Goff Motorsports car from Stafford Springs, Connecticut, Jay Goff.
This rookie third in the points in car number 04, Brandon Dion.
This kid's been to victory lane in the Darren Electric Service, Don's Hair Design. Number 29 from Brooklyn, Dylan Mendito.
Car number 53, the only female driver in the field, Jody Johnson.
Britt Dulac will follow. Kevin LaPooch, the 71. Chris Gomo, the 21. Carlos Gray, the 69. Jeff Smith, the 76. Glenn Griswold and Joey Farino starting at the back of the field. They are green and racing into turn number 3, but Beaujolais seems to be the guy to watch on the inside lane as they rumble back to the line.
Speaking of rumbling, here's DJ Burnham. He is able to get the jump on Todd in the fight for third. So Dillard hanging in. Nick Salva rounding out our top 6.
Down the back straightaway, Burnham is looking racy to the outside. Remember, French has got a different car tonight. That car seems to be working well. He sets in the catbird seat, out of line. Bonsai move to the bottom. Burnham does a crossover. It doesn't work, or does it, Matt, in turn 2?
Maybe a little bit delayed reaction, but he's able to jackknife his way into second, trying to make the identical maneuver as Todd Dillard. He doesn't have the room going around his French. He's able to recover, but Dillard is in trouble. He makes contact with Nick Salva in turn 4.
Nick Salva had no place to go as Doulard's car went like a... This is the man who is a veteran driver here at Stafford and highly respected. He keeps the playing field fair for the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series. And Jimmy Wilson from the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, his lovely wife, is joining him here tonight for this evening's program. We welcome her as well. And as we said before, all of this is brought to you by your at Call Before You Dig.
So we are ready for a double file restart. Great jump by Beaujolais. Paul French trying to hang with him, and occupying the room down low is DJ Burnham. DJ is in a hurry.
Certainly is. We haven't seen him this strong in quite some time. He'll put the hammer down. To the outside, a guy that was strong a week ago is Steven Kopsik, the 31 car, orange car, in the, trouble. All of a sudden, the 37 goes sliding through the infield. Mendetto is there, and the Timex timely move of that one has to go to the driver of car number 1, or Bob Charland, who literally to avoid all of that somehow, and then when the dust would attempt to clear, he managed to drive away without contact.
DJ Burnham going for the lead against Beaujolais, has the momentum. Left car there in the yellow comes out. As French was in the turn when Burnham and Beaujolais got there, and the yellow flag waves on lap number 4 for the second time.
Well, Paul, another guy to keep your eyes on tonight is the 07. You know, they say you can't teach old dog tricks, but Jay Goff is looking really tricky tonight because he's already up to the 8th spot to the outside of Farino. Off turn number 4, looking to rumble and get him fired back up. And the green is back out, and Burnham picked up some help from Randy's trucking, and it seems to be paying off as Beaujolais is on the bottom, but it is Burnham to pull away down the back straightaway. Look at the gaggle of cars that follows, Matt, as they come back to the stripe.
Beaujolais trying to hang on for dear life in second, but here comes Kopchik to the outside as he is in a jet stream. Jeff Smith right behind Kopchik, and here comes Kopchik moving into the rarefied atmosphere temporarily second, but Beaujolais shuts him down.
He sure does. In car number 77, Jeremy Sorrell starting 8th, is up to the 3rd spot. He's another mover and shaker. Off the turn, here comes Farino. He's all over the back bumper of his teammate, and that, of course, is the 76 car of Jeff Smith. You were right, Matt. Jeff Smith, he has something that makes him a contender each and every time he straps in behind the wheel, because he's up among the top 5 in his first appearance, holding off his teammate, last week's feature event winner.
And he also has to hold off Tyler Hines. We have an impressive battle for second, as it's Beaujolais hanging on, but the point leader, Jeremy Sorrell, is in the neighborhood in car number 77. There's another guy who more accustomed to driving Fender cars, but he says he loves the open wheels. And Steve Kopchak continues to impress everybody in the top 4.
When we don't want to leave out Glenn Griswold. He started back in the 20th position, and Griswold is already up to the top 8. Side-by-side racing taking place back there with Griswold and Goff. Same can be said with Beaujolais and Sorrell. Sorrell looks racy, black versus white, as they come off turn number 4, but Sorrell in the white number 3 will hold on to seconds.
And 2 guys in their 50s having a great battle. Glenn Griswold and Jay Goff. Joey Farino picking up the pace as he tries to blister his way underneath Smith. Let's see if it happens. The birds 3 and 4. And for the time being anyway, Smith has the upper hand on the mare.
Well, it appears that Joey Farino likes to work the bottom, and he cannot find enough, track room to get on by. Sorrell does. Bottom shot move off the second turn. Down the back straightaway. Position number 2, black number 77, Jeremy Sorrell. From 8th up to 2nd, and right there following him through is Stephen Kopchak, the 31 car, as now Beaujolais is stuck in the outside lane. Final chance to maintain a podium spot. 11 of 20 are now complete.
And Kopchak making a power move as they enter turn number 3. The key is what will happen when they exit turn. And Kopchak is moved into the podium.
Kopchak up on the podium doing a good job. Beaujolais drops back 1. Here comes Tyler Hines. We haven't talked a lot about him tonight. He had a tough practice, spun in the center of the infield, got it all dialed back in, and he's among the top 5 cars. Leader is still Burnham. Back to the line. He'll set the pace. Sorrell is now closing up the gap as he runs right in the tire tracks of the Burnham machine as they head down the back straightaway.
He is trailing Burnham by about the length of a 4-leaf clover as they go into the 3rd quarter. Beaujolais is having a great run, holding off the 25 of Hines. Paul French is out of commission in the 37 car. We have a car in turn number 2. Things are getting dangerous.
It is Chris Gomos with the number 21 car. Now gets it fired back up, and that's going to bring out the caution. 13 of 20 are into the record books. If we welcome you, if you've just joined us.
Nick, what did you think?
Oh, that's fantastic. That's bloody awesome.
Bloody awesome. And he was on the wrong side of the road, wasn't he?
Oh, look, that's always been a trouble. It's been a really fantastic experience, so thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going green, but I'm glad you had a good time.
Look at DJ Burnham. He is having a good time trying to get first SK Live his career. He was in the limited late models last year, and he got the boost against Jeremy Sorrell. Sorrell getting even.
3 wide, further back, Matt. Keep your eyes on the 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. They are 3 wide, and Farino wins the challenge there. Salva can't get a break if he tries as he goes spinning, and now steam erupts from beneath the hood of car number 98. Wrong place at the wrong time. Heartbreaker there as the caution flag comes out. 14 laps are up on the board.
And Nick Salvo was tough early in this race, but his
sport. Here's kind of an interesting side note. On the back of the David Burnham car, it says Randy's Trucking. Now, Randy's Trucking is the father-in-law of Mike Bennett. So besides helping Michael Bennett and sponsoring that race car, he goes and he helps David Burnham. Shows you that it's all one big family, whether you have the bloodline or not.
Right now, we are going to have a line to the start-finish line. DJ Burnham, he is flawless on this restart against Jeremy Sorrell.
Certainly is, and Burnham continues to try to hold on. They hit down the back straightaway, and Burnham starts to string it out just a bit. Sorrell is racy, and just as you predicted, Matt, top 6 started 6th and is there on the podium. But look at Joey Farino from the back of the class to the front of the field. He is in the 4th spot, and Beaujolais is on the outside as they head off the turn again. It's not over with 4 and counting.
And the straw that stirs the drink could be Joey Farino, the mare. It took him a while to get through traffic. He is a factor. Here comes Sorrell to the outside of Burnham. He can't slow him down. Burnham still has the lead with 3 laps to go.
Burnham has held his line picture perfect. Sorrell started in the 8th spot, making his magic on the outside. Thinks twice of it. Now Kopchak there. There's Farino. Farino is now challenging to the inside of Beaujolais. They are almost 3 wide for the lead as they come to the stripe.
Beaujolais holding him off. Kopchak going for second. as he tries to pile drive his way underneath Sorrell. He is on the verge of doing that. Here comes Kopsick for the lead. They go 3 wide almost into turn number 3, and it is Burnham holding off Kopsick.
On the inside, Kopsick going, gone. White flag is out. Burnham is stuck in the outside. 4 cars contending for the lead. Kopsick to the inside. Here comes Joey Farino. Burnham gets bounced back. Sorrell is stuck in the middle down at turn 3.
The Bear, love tap. Kopsick trying to hold on for his first victory. They boogie off the turn. Here comes Steve Kopsick to get the win. Joey Farino in second. First time ever. Steve Kopsick in his rookie season.
And what a scramble.
Underdog story.
And what a scramble down the front straightaway.
Wow, things got down and dirty, didn't they?
Yes, they did. And Burnham
will be moving into the SK Lights this year. I thought it was going to be a big learning curve. Who would have thought that he was able to do it in his rookie season, as in his 11th race ever in his career? He is able not only to get his first podium, but to get first win, and then he went from 3rd to 1st on lap number 18 to get to the lead for the first time, and he was not about to give it up.
certainly wasn't. And what a great victory for him. Joey Farino coming from dead last up through the field like the old hot knife through butter, and Sorrell, who was there up front the entire time. But let's go down to Tony Sutton in Napa Victory Lane.
Well, Kopsick out of the car being congratulated by his crew. Come on, come over here for a second. Well, I'll tell you what, the first win is always really, really special. And you deserved it, and you drove up to the front with some really fast cars. What is your first thought?
It's just crazy to be standing here. We did a lot of hard work, my crew guys, everyone, all my sponsors. Just crazy. I didn't think we'd be here tonight. We weren't the best in practice, and I just can't thank everyone enough. NJK Automotive, Hocon Industrial Gas, definitely 811 call before you dig for sponsoring the event. That's cool. And then TA Engines, Tony and Mike from Magnus, they helped us out, so couldn't have been here without them.
Well, I'll tell you what, you put a mark on the wall. This is your first win, and people are going to be looking at you, man. They're going to be looking at you as a mark to get around, but congratulations on your first victory. Terrific.
Thank you.
Well, we're looking for our second place finish, and he's wandering off on us. I know you were excited to go over and give him a congratulatory kiss on the cheek for getting his first win, but second place ain't bad either.
Not too bad. I mean, we started. I got to congratulate the kid. Stevie's a good guy. He ran me pretty dirty the last couple of weeks. You know, I ran him clean tonight, and he came down on me out of 4. I would have had to have a nice run out of it at the win, but it is what it is. Yeah. But I got to thank all my guys. You know, especially from coming so far in the back. Paul French puts a phenomenal car under me every week. You know, it could do anything. You know, Gino helping out RH2 radios. Donnie from Rad giving me phenomenal power in the thing. Kurt D'Addario's Auto Service. Dave Stevens Ductwork. Got to thank Pinto Manufacturing, Brothers Pools. Got to thank George for helping me out. Got to thank 811 Call Before You Dig for sponsoring the event tonight. And you know all my crew, Dean, Debbie, Big Frank, Lenny, Zappa. I'm forgetting somebody. I'm just out of breath here.
Well, the mayor's office came through once again, and the people of the community are glad that you're in second place on the podium.
We try. One more lap, we would have had something for him.
Congratulations on second.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sorrell had a great viewpoint for some great racing ahead of him, but what performance and staying out of trouble, because it got wild out there.
Yeah, just from the very start, everybody was running over each other. We were getting turned on lap 1. I had nowhere to go, and just a lot of beating and banging, way too much for as close as we were racing. I can't go in front of me, 2 cars beside me, so that's all that I can say there. If I'm being ran into the back, that's what it is. We had a great run, starting mid-pack and still finishing pretty good.
Well, the main thing is you stayed out of trouble. That's a sign of a mature driver who can hold it back when you need to. You finished in 3rd place on the podium. The points are there, and the season's looking good.
Yeah, it was a good race, so I'm happy with the 3rd place. Thank you.
And right now on the midway, our autograph session is going on pretty